words about it, yeah.
And then just two more things that I wanted to talk to you about. So you are, and we've highlighted, you are a seasoned government official, holding many ministerial positions over the years, a seasoned ANC politician. So were you shocked when you heard claims that, well, we don't know if it's true, it's still allegations apparently, that the minister is engaging a business person who has a tender, and I mean, it's one of the top 5 tenders in the SAPS. So whether you are involved in the process or not, it doesn't mean that you don't know about it.
Yeah.
To finance their campaign. Was that something that shocked you?
Repeat your question, please.
Okay, so former Minister Cele says that when he engaged Kat Maklala, he said that the minister had approached him to finance his presidency or his deputy presidency for the African National Congress.
Yeah.
Did that surprise you, that that's what happens, where we approach, within the political space, we approach business people, corporates or whatever to finance political leadership contestation?
Yeah. Look, the ANC, well, like the other comments that you made, that I'm a veteran and experienced on government committee things. No, I'm not. I think I'm learning, and one day probably I will become experienced, and I will be
not knowing who is running your health department.
No, I'm saying
health screening.
I'm saying the day I become what you say I am,
the minister
is still coming.
Okay.
In the ANC, you have people who, the ANC have got an approach on what to do and what not to do and how to do what you want to do. And there are individuals in the organization who choose to position themselves and doing anything that they think can make them arrive where they want to arrive. When it emerges that so-and-so has done this and that, some of the things unthinkable, fortunately, I was fortunate enough to have worked with men and women who taught me the working of the organization and also prepared me not to be shocked when certain individuals do things that are an ANC. It doesn't matter who they are, even if the person is a president of the organization. If they act in a manner that is not in sync with the organization, I don't get shocked. I understand, it's possible that a person can betray the cause, because our cause, it's very complex, very difficult, very long. We are here today because of the challenges and the dynamics of the liberation struggle itself. You will have individuals from time to time who get compromised or who are part of the machinery, but they are there to serve a cause that has got nothing to do with the liberation struggle. They are being handled by other people. And at the right time, they make them do things that reverses the gain that we might have made at any given stage. So when such things happen, you must know it's possible, it can happen. Don't lose hope on the cause, because things like this will happen. And it has happened many a times where
like
people close to you were working with, they betray you. It has happened to me. I was detained and I got expelled from college, and when I was challenging that expulsion, we were given affidavit, and as we were going through the affidavit, I found one of the people who was an activist from the college, who has explained everything under the sun that betrayed the cause.
Talking about his
but
things.
we didn't get despondent. We understood that and said it can happen.
I get you, DM.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that when people do things they are not supposed to do and it emerges that it has happened, They are not angels. They are
Okay.
human beings.
So that brings us back to the CR17 and sealed bank statements,
Yeah.
because we've used state institutions to also hide what's on there. And this seemed that what was going on, and if it is indeed true, that we have political parties accessing businesses, whether it's through those that are having big tenders, corporates, or whatever it is, to fund their positions in leadership positions in political parties, then they come and they use the state institutions to seal that, so we don't even see what's going on. Thank you, Deputy Minister. Oh, one more question, just one more, Chair. You said that one of the things you will do if you are appointed minister is start the lifestyle audits. Let's even leave lifestyle audits alone, DM. We have a problem with just vetting a lousy 600 officials that require vetting in SAPS. How is it that our National Commissioner is failing to do that? He came here and he told us he's starting the whole vetting process, but since I've joined this committee and I've read reports from even our officials in SAPS are not being vetted. There's about 600 that require vetting. How can you run a country if you cannot ensure that crime intelligence can vet 600 people?
I think that's one of the things that needs to be done to ensure that
But
that
that's
happens.
not answering the question. Why are we failing on something that basic? And you're saying that it's functioning, that SAPS is functioning, and there's just elements that is a problem. That's huge. It's not
Look,
an element. It's in the highest structure. 600 officials right now. We don't know how many of them have security clearance and they're occupying positions.
That is a shortcoming that needs to be addressed, and it will be addressed.
You are being such a politician, DM. Shortcomings, it's a disaster. The ANC is failing South Africans. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honorable.